Blessed love to each and every one. Give thanks to the life giver and the keeper of life, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Welcome to another edition of the Tiger's Nest. The Honorable Priest Isaac here with you. Hope everything is well, and I hope everything is full of joy. And of course, I'm just encouraging you to become a part of the Shock of the Hour subscription team. I'm talking about the international radio program brought to you every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. For example, tonight ain't gonna be no exception. We definitely will be with you in a few moments on the Shock of the Hour radio program. So again, if you are not a member of the subscription team for the Shock of the Hour radio program, all you have to do is to contact us, priestisaac27@gmail.com, and you could definitely get a monthly subscription, a 6-month subscription, even a yearly subscription. And of course, the more time that you take from us, it will be more economical for you. And also, you have the opportunity to get a 1-week free trial of the Shock of the Hour, no strings attached. You don't have to subscribe for a month and you get a week free. No, you just contact us and say, Honorable Priest Isaac, I would like to get a whole strong free of the Shock of the Hour, and we definitely send you a strong free. So definitely subscribe today, and you'll definitely be, happy that you did such. All right, what I want to talk about now, we're going to be speaking about Heru on the brain. Like what? Yes, the Egyptian god Horus located in the brain. But before we go to the depths of that, let's just give a clear comprehension of who Heru is. And of course, Horus is the Greek name that has been given to him, but really the ancient name is Hora or Heru or Haru or Hairu, definitely according to how you utilize the vowels. And you would know that a lot of the Medu Neta of ancient Kemet being very esoteric and being extremely symbolic. So when you observe even the structure of Heru and the Anpu and the Asar, Anubis, Osiris, of course, they would appear a bit different than regular human beings. For example, Heru obviously has the head of a falcon. Some say a hawk, but we more highlight the falcon. And of course, you have Asa, who is seen green, and Ampu with the head of the jackal. But it's all symbolism. It's all symbolic, esoteric. That's why in one hand they would have the Ankh, and the other hand they may have the frail, or depending on who it is, may have the shepherd's staff, depending on who it is, But the point is, it's symbolic. Now, the thing is, what we are looking at when we observe the ancient Kemetic writings and the hieroglyphs and these different things is high science. High science. When you look at the statues of some of the great Kemetic kings, pharaohs as they're called, the Nesut Beti, the symmetry as it relates to the right side and the left side of the face on the statue is perfect. Not even the symmetry of a human being's face is perfect. So you can understand the level of geometry that they are expressing in these ancient statues. But what we want to do here now, take a look at Heru. Now you observe Heru again, the falcon head and the human body. But yet still at times you see Heru used as just the falcon alone. Again, this is high symbolism. The power of the falcon, the bird that flies so high going up into the sun, the bird that has such a keen sense of sight and vision that can hunt anything from so high. Some people say it's a hawk, and if it is, the hawk has the ability to stand still in the heavens. So there's a reason why the ancient ones would have adapted the symbol of the animals to express whatever it is that they are expressing. Now, keep in mind before we go on to the brain that Heru is a Christ figure. Heru represents the Messiah. Heru is seen as the Son of God. That is why Ra also is seen just like Heru. In fact, Ra looks just like Heru. It's just that Ra has the sun on top of his head. And you see Heru here carrying the hat of Asa, which is also Osiris in the Greek terminology. But he is the son of the Most High, the son of Ra or the son of Asa. And that is why even in the Bible, when you see the depiction of Christ, there are many attributes to Christ that are similar to what has been attributed to Heru. Like Heru the Messiah, first of all, crucified at 33, born a virgin, baptized, all of these different things, crucified, resurrected. You see these similarities shared between Asa and Heru, the Son of God. So it's very deep. And of course, when you go into metaphysics now, you know that the Son of God concept is not just, God having a little baby boy and all of them kind of things. It's real metaphysics. The Son of God is within you. The feathered snake is within you. The kundalini and the backbone and the crown chakra and the brow chakra within the brain. All of that is symbolic of the Christ consciousness, of the Melchizedek consciousness. It's more than just bring your Bible to church and let's sing a couple of songs and praise the Lord. It's way beyond that. That's not even what it is. That's some level of corruption of the thing. But it's metaphysics, it's internal science, and anything that has to do with God, Christ, and heaven, it has to do with you. That's why he says the kingdom of heaven is down the road. Just take a right hand. No, he said the kingdom of heaven is within you. You know what I mean? So if the kingdom of heaven inside of you, then who is you? You understand? I mean, God inside of heaven, but heaven inside of you. So who is you? I mean, this is something real deep to get into, but we'll get there. So now, when you observe, if you look at the cross section of the brain itself, I mean, we all know how the brain is made up. You have the area that we call the brain is really the cerebrum. Sarah and Bram, Sarai and Bram, and Sarah and Abraham, cerebrum. That is really the main aspect of the brain. But if you notice this aspect of the brain here, which looks like one big piece of flesh, but there are a few different things here. Around this area, you have the hypothalamus, the pineal gland. What do you call this area here, Prince?
That is called the medulla.
The medulla, okay. And then you have, I think this is the brain stem here.
Yes.
Coming down.
Also, the brain stem is connected with the spinal.
And the brain stem, as the young prince is saying, is connected to the spinal cord. All of this stuff behind here is, you have the cerebellum. This is the cerebellum. All right. So we have a good idea of where we are in the brain, because all of these different things controls different things, from your frontal lobe to your.
For example, the cerebellum controls balance.
The cerebellum controls balance. All right. Well, there you go. And give thanks, my Lord. And just a moment ago, we were speaking of the connection, as you were saying, with the spine and the brain. Of course, it's all a part of the central nervous system, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Right, definitely. So what you would notice here, family, with that quick biological lesson, you would see the Heru right here, where the prince was telling us you have the medulla, right, and you have the area where you have the hypothalamus and the brain stem. That whole area there, some people call this action the pons. That whole area there looks like the falcon. Look at the falcon eye. Look at his beak. Look at the beak here. Here, the top beak, the bottom beak. You even have the facial area shaded out, and of course the head, and even this area looks like the folded wing, and then the tail, and the bird somewhat perched up, just like this, the beak and the eyes, the rounded head. Well, this bird have on a hat, and the folded wings. You see it here, the same area where you would have the medulla, and the tail going all the way down here, going into the brain stem. Look, it coming all the way down here. As I said, the beak, the eyes, and look at just the way that this is formed here. This curvature that you usually see in the design. It's somewhat replicated here, even within. Look at this behind here. You can see how they separate the facial area from the head. You see it replicated here as well. It's almost the same thing. It actually looks like the falcon bird. Now, a person may say, well, I mean, you just picked that out and you're trying to make a point. Well, yeah, I'm making a point. The point is that in ancient Kemet, ancient Africa, I don't think this is a mistake. I don't think this just happens to look like it. I honestly believe that those of us from the ancient time, the ancient scientists, we clearly understood that the function of the brain and even this design here itself was directly related to the Christ consciousness. I am positive of that. We understood, because remember, even the brain, the pineal gland is the seat of the soul. And then you have the pineal, you have the hypothalamus, and you have the pituitary glands, and these glands secrete certain hormones that deals with not just physical things, but spiritual things and connected to the chakras. So when you comprehend all of that, and as I said, when you observe this area of the brain, it does look like the falcon. So in our wisdom, we connected that to the falcon. In our wisdom, we connected that, and herein came the concept of even Heru, the concept of the Christ figure, the concept of the Son of God figure that dwells within us. Keep that in mind. That dwells at the seat of the soul. Keep that in mind, because the three glands is a trinity in your head, And the Godhead is a trinity, a Selassie, the three of them in your head. Hypothalamus, pineal, and what other one? And pituitary, the three main glands that control everything inside of your head. Is the trinity. Okay, the Godhead. And as you could see, Heru is a very integral part of that. Check this. This is red, black, and green. Red, black, Marcus, I, Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I think it's obvious. We can look into it, or it just shock you there. That is it. The only thing that may get away is that it's passed for a little hummingbird there, but outside of that, that's definitely the falcon inside of the brain. So give thanks, and of course, I'll definitely encourage you to enroll your young ones in our international homeschool classes, cosmic classes, directly dealing with, well, that's some cosmic stuff there a moment ago, directly dealing with astronomy and of course our African heritage. All you have to do is contact us via email. You know the drill. It's priestisaac27@gmail.com, and we give you more information on exactly how you could be a part or get your young ones to be a part of the international homeschool program. And you yourself, even if you don't have young ones, you should definitely be a part of it. Just email me and I will send you this brochure that you could go through it for yourself, and also a short video to give you more information on exactly what we offer. All right, definitely giving thanks for the life giver and the keeper of life. Blessed love, and of course, looking forward to supping with you again. Holy Emmanuel.
Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
Blessed love.